Right now I'm talking to Bangladeshi people. What's the problem in our society? Do we have any problem? I have been outside Bangladesh for many years, and recently I'm in Bangladesh and I see a lot of changes. Normally when we talk about social changes in the society, in other countries it's not that much, but in Bangladesh people change fast. Not only that the economic situation or the infrastructure changes fast, not that. Sound আসতেছে ভালো? সাউন্ড ঠিক মতো আসতেছে? হ্যাঁ?
বলতে পারবো না, এসি সাউন্ড তো।
দাঁড়ান, আস্তে আমি এখানে সাউন্ড দিই। Let me take the sound. So I have been out of this country for many years, and when I have come back this time, I saw that people have changed. Big change in the behavior of people, because technology has come really fast and development is going at a very rapid pace. People are changing, and good news is Bangladeshi people can adapt very fast. They can change. When changes are required, they can change. Now many people are going overseas and they're coming back from different countries. Some people are coming back from America or Canada or UK or Australia. These are Western countries. Another group of people are going to countries in the Middle East like Qatar, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Saudi Arabia, Doha is Qatar. Other countries in the Middle East like Egypt or even
Dubai.
Countries like Kenya or Libya. Bangladeshi people go to almost every country. So when they are coming back to Bangladesh, they are bringing that culture, that kind of culture. So this country has got many cultures in Bangladesh. It has got the genuine, the authentic Bangladeshi culture, and then it has a bit of Middle Eastern culture. It has got a lot of Western culture, Western influence, like English. I'm talking in English. Most people will be able to understand, although they can't talk very fluently, but they understand. Anyone talking English, most people in Bangladesh can understand. People are educated. There is a big division of educated people, big chunk, and they are university graduates and they can understand English. They can even talk, but they are not so much fluent. Right now I'm inside Burger King, waiting to get my breakfast. So what are the problems in the society? I've been thinking about this subject for a few days. The major problem is the various generations. There is the generation which I will call Generation 1, which is the people when this country was liberated in 1971. Bangladesh was liberated. It used to be East Pakistan. In 71 there was a war of independence, and Bangladesh became independent. That generation, I will say, let's say they are Generation 1 or Generation 2. Before them is another generation who are people about over 65 years old. Now Generation 1 are the people who have been the freedom fighters in this liberation war. That's Generation 2, or the generation who have seen the liberation war. Then is the Generation 3, which I belong. When we had the liberation war, the freedom fight in the year 1971, I was about 10 years old or 11 years old. So I was, a kid, not an adult at that time. I was like in school, year 5. I was in year 5, class 5. In Bangladesh we say class 5. In Australia they say year 5. So I was a year 5 student. And basically, my role in the liberation war was, we used to see the planes were bombing into Dhaka city, and we had many people. We heard that they have gone to do the fight, freedom fight. There were a lot of music for the liberation, and I used to sing few songs at that time. Like one song I remember I used to sing quite a lot is did any of you got the name before? একটি বাংলাদেশ মোরা জাগ্রত জনতা সারা বিশ্বের বিষয় তুমি আমার অহংকার একটি বাংলাদেশ মোরা জাগ্রত জনতা সারা বিশ্বের বিষয় তুমি আমার অহংকার. This is one of the songs I used to remember. Then there were other songs like মোহন একটা মা দেনা মোহন একটা মা দেনা যে মায়ের সন্তান. This song was actually not the liberation time, but after the liberation, soon after the liberation, I think it was 1974-75, we used to sing this song. মোহন একটা মা দেনা মোহন একটা মা দেনা যে মায়ের সন্তানেরা যে মায়ের সন্তানেরা কান্দে আবার হাসতে জানে. Now, in the liberation war, there were many music and many songs which inspired the freedom fighters. And there was a long war, about 8 months, 9 months long. And many people were martyrs at that time, and many people left their homes. And people who were in their homes were very terrified because the whole country was a war zone. I was a young kid and I was in the capital city, Dhaka, which is this city, Dhaka, capital of Bangladesh. Then comes another generation which I call in my mind Generation 3. Now, Generation 1 were really very political. They used to discuss politics all the time. They used to discuss election and politics and who is going to get the power, how many seats in the parliament, that kind of thing. That's Generation 2. Generation 1 are the old people, basically, the senior citizens right now. Then Generation 3, they have seen the independence done. Okay, Oprah.